Hey folks, Doc here. I want to talk to you today about something of a more serious nature. No, this isn't leading up to a joke or anything like that. I had some bad news come to my attention, and we're going to try and help out in any way we can. So stick around after the intro here, and I'll tell you what we're up to. Alright, so first I'd like to thank everyone who follows along with the channel. Um, I know I haven't done a lot lately, but you know, that's just a life thing. I'll be gaining some traction again shortly, I do believe. For those of you that have been following along and have seen the ride videos, one of our guys has received a particularly crappy diagnosis. It is cancer. It's not COVID. Things don't look great for him. So the first thing I'm going to say is, you know, as I speak here, it's going to be revealed who it is. I'm going to ask you, I'm going to beg you, don't say anything to him. You know, don't go on his YouTube channel and make comments with regards to this. Don't mention it. Don't breathe a word of it. We're working up a surprise here. We want him to be surprised. You know, give us a couple of weeks and the lid's going to get blown off this thing anyways. But in the meantime, as we build up to it, please don't say anything. Alright, so with that out of the way, the Canadian medical care system is something that the rest of the world looks upon and says, oh, it's great, and this is what we should strive for. And it's good in that, you know, we are taxed, and a lot of those taxes go towards our medical care. So, you know, every time we go run into the doctor, run into the hospital, we don't necessarily get a bill, which is a good thing. However, that doesn't mean that all costs are covered when it comes to getting care. Medications specifically are something that we have to go out of pocket for, which is still better than getting a doctor's bill. I understand that. Don't get me wrong. I'm not complaining. I'm actually grateful that we have the system that we have, but I'm saying to you that it's not perfect. So when somebody finds out they're particularly ill and they're going to have to blow, you know, a ton of money into medications and, you know, in his case, transportation and stuff that goes along with it, you know, you could still look at some pretty good bucks, especially if you're only working part-time or working when you're able. So basically it kind of comes down to this. Under the banner of Odd Fathers Off-Road, we're hosting a charity ride in which we are inviting anyone within range of Orillia, Ontario to come join us either on your stock or modified, you know, lawn or garden tractor, or even a four-wheeler, because we have a couple of guys that don't have running tractors at the moment, and we're going to do a charity ride. So here's how this is going to work. If you are within range of Orillia, Ontario, within, you know, driving range, or if you're willing to make a big drive, make that big drive. On October the 16th, that's a Saturday, this is an open invite to come join us. And I'll give you the rundown of the ride itself, and then we'll get into some of the specifics. First off, the trail section is going to be pretty mild. We were thinking about riding at Jeremy's place at Black River Customs, but it's pretty technical, and we want this to be a come one, come all, and we don't want anybody to get killed like we damn near did last time. So the trail section is going to be pretty mild, and there's going to be mud. So aside from, you know, perhaps a mechanical failure, the worst that's going to happen is you're going to get stuck in the mud, and, you know, several of us are going to have winches and things to pull with and ropes, and don't even worry about it. Bring your junk out, ride it out, get it stuck, whatever the case may be. Open invite. Anybody watching this, anybody in the Sprockets Garage Facebook group or any of the related Facebook groups, any of you subscribers, anybody within a range of Orillia, Ontario on the 16th of October, please come on out. Now let's get to the specifics of how we're raising funds for this. Poof, and just like that, it didn't change my shirt. I'll get to the shirts in a minute. Alright, so what we're doing is we're inviting everybody to come on out. And by inviting everyone, I mean everyone is welcome. There's no, oh, you've got to be a YouTuber, or you've got to be in the Facebook group, or whatever the case may be. Whatever, everyone's welcome. So here's what we're doing. For this ride that we're affectionately calling Donkey Stomp, get to that, we're charging we're not really charging, we're asking, strongly asking, begging, pleading, $20 Canadian head entry fee. And I know that sounds like, you know, pretty bad. Oh, you know, we're charging admission. Every nickel that we can drive out of this is going to his healthcare expenses. So just keep that in mind. Nobody's pocketing a dime. Actually, several of us are going to be out a good chunk of change by the time this is all done, but whatever the case may be. So I'm asking that you bring $20 Canadian to throw into the pot for the ride. Not only does that get you the ride time and the fellowship and the socializing, we're also going to be having a barbecue that day. And the food and drinks are included. Okay, we've got guys in the group that are donating the food, guys that are donating the drinks, you know, guys bringing charcoal. That'd be me. So the food is included. So $20 a head to get in. That includes the barbecue and all the bench racing BS and socialization that you can handle. It's going to be a good day. The second thing that's going to be going on that day, you'll notice I changed shirts real quick there, is we're selling shirts. In a minute, I'm going to relocate the camera and you can see what the back of the shirt looks like. My wife and I are making these shirts, so we're keeping costs as minimal as possible. I've already bought, you know, 24 or 25 of these shirts. I bought the vinyl. We're knocking these things out on the Cricut machine. The wife's in the kitchen with the iron doing this thing. We're making these shirts and we're selling these shirts. And these shirts are selling for $20 Canadian. It's optional. You don't need a shirt to ride. We are hoping that you will, you know, like the idea and want to help out in any way that you can. And a commemorative event shirt, you know, might be something that might interest you. You might be willing to donate another 20 bucks and what the hell, just get a free shirt while you're at it. Anyways, the shirts. The other thing I wanted to show you is these little babies right here. Stickers. Just zoom on in close to the camera here. One of our guys had these stickers made up for the event. The event title, Donkey Stomp, and the F-Cancer with the ribbon thing going on there, and the donkey logo. The deal with these stickers is we're selling these for $5 a crack. And $5 for a good quality full color sticker isn't a bad deal. But we're going to sweeten that up just a little bit for you. We're selling these stickers for $5 a piece. When you buy a sticker, your name is going to get entered into a pot or a hat or a barrel or a bin or whatever. And at the end of it all, we're going to hold an appreciation draw. Just to kind of say thank you to one lucky winner. We might actually add a prize or two, but right now the idea is one lucky winner for a $100 Amazon gift card. And that was the solution that we came up with, that, you know, this gift card can kind of go anywhere in the world without a ridiculous shipping rate. And pretty much anybody can enjoy an Amazon gift card because, well, Amazon is everywhere, online is everywhere. You know, you can be in Tucson, Arizona or Kiev, Ukraine and use Amazon. So it just seemed like a good solution. So buy one of these stickers, we'll throw your name in the draw. Buy two of these stickers, we'll throw your name in twice. That's how that deal works. If you're feeling rich, you want to buy 20 stickers, your name gets entered in 20 times. And like I said, by the end of it all, we're going to have that appreciation draw just to kind of say thank you. You know, we're just selling some stickers that you can put on your car or your machine and just sort of show how you feel. I'm a little messed up at the moment. As you can tell, I probably don't sound myself. I've picked up a bit of a cold. Show and tell, right? The kids go to school, they come back, they give you a gift. So what is going on? Well, I'm sure a bunch of you figured it out by now with the little logo on the shirt there and the stickers. And the good friend in question is our good friend Lawn Gone. Lawn Gone's Tractor Shop on YouTube. His name is Chris. And he's got that brilliant orange custom Craftsman that he named Swamp Donkey. And that's the tractor with the receiver hitch on the front and the barbecue grill, and you've seen in a couple of videos we'll have what we call donkey burgers out on the trail. We've started kind of doing this as a tradition. We'll stop midday and throw some burgers on the grill and have a good time and chat and just kind of socialize and whatever while we're out trail riding. It's a great lunch, makes for a great time. Anyways, yeah, so that's Swamp Donkey, that's Lawn Gone, that's Chris, and he's the one that's received this particularly dark diagnosis. and we just want to help him in any way that we can. So we are doing this charity ride. You know, set a beeper on your phone to remind you, or mark the calendar, or stick something to the wall, glue something to your forehead, staple a sheet to your dog, whatever you got to do to remind you that Saturday, October 16th, up in the Orillia area. You can contact me via private message, preferably through Facebook PM, but I know that some of you don't have Facebook. You can get it through the YouTube messaging as well, I would imagine, for the actual address and time up in the Orillia area. If you want to buy a sticker or more, in the video description down below, I'm going to put a link. We're selling them online. One of our guys is hosting that. Or if you're personally within range, you know, from me, you know, if you're within a decent drive, or if you want to purchase them at the event itself, we can do that too. I have a fistful of these. We have a fistful in the warehouse ready to go. If you want to order online, there's options for there. So you can contact me directly if you're local to me, because I don't want to be mailing these all over the place. If you order them online, then our guy will handle that and mail them out to you. If you're local to me and you want one or more of these things, hit me up, let me know. I do have a pretty significant stack here. I've probably got 30 or 40 of these things. Alright, so the shirts, which I just did one of those Superman phone booth quick change deals. I just kind of drop that in front of the camera. That is the Swamp Donkey logo on the front, on the breast. And the event on the rear, Donkey Stomp, October 2021. I'm making these shirts available in sizes medium through probably 2XL. I got to see what I can get my hands on locally purchasing these shirts. I've got the vinyl, I've got the design worked out. I've only made the one so far, which is this one. But these things are going to be available. We don't have an online thing set up for these because we don't think that a lot of people are going to want to buy the shirts, but I'm going to make up a couple dozen to start with and kind of see where demand goes from there. So for that, you can private message me, again, through the Facebook or the YouTube, and I can get one off to you. You know, let me know your size and we'll work out a form of payment. I have PayPal. I can do an electronic money transfer, and at the end of it all, I'm just going to dump the funds into one account and we're going to shoot it off to him. So again, all proceeds from this deal are going to his medical care. Excuse me, pardon me. So yeah, we've got guys that are donating the food for the event and the drinks. I am personally donating the t-shirts and the vinyl and the labor involved in making the shirts. One of our other guys is getting the stickers done, you know, out of his own pocket. None of the funds that we receive from the sales of the admission fee are recouping costs. I just want you to understand that there is no money's being repocketed. If it costs me $6 or $7 to make this shirt, I'm not taking that $6 or $7 back. Every last dime of it is going to go to Long Gone's care. So this is kind of this is important to me. This is important to us. It's important to the community. Let's try and help in any way, shape, or form that we can. This is going to be it's going to be a fun event. I picture, you know, some good socialization going on. We're going to have a good time. So I guess just to summarize as we wrap up here today, because I've got a bunch of stuff to do, we'll just kind of go over the details just one more time to leave it fresh in your head. October 16th, Saturday, is the event. It's going to be up in Orillia, Ontario. You can private message me for the address if you're coming, and we're asking a $20 donation to enter. Lawn tractors, stock and modified, are welcome, as are ATVs. We don't care. Come out and have a good time. Let's raise some funds. The t-shirts, contact me privately. Don't comment in the video if you want a shirt, because I'm not going to be able to take notes like that. It's going to be just a little bit ridiculous. So contact me privately through Facebook Messenger or through the YouTube messaging service, and we'll set you up with a shirt. We're asking $20 Canadian. All these numbers are in Canadian, by the way, so if you're an American viewer, it's going to come out, well, cheaper, so to speak. So contact me for the t-shirts. For the stickers, if you are local to me, you can purchase a sticker from me directly. Otherwise, video description down below is a purchase link where you can go online, buy them online, and get them sent to wherever the heck you are. So let's go out there, let's have a good time, let's have some fun, let's socialize, you know, let's have a nice barbecued burger and a Coke or whatever the case may be, and just try and make our buddy a little bit more comfortable. I really hope we can get a great big bunch of guys out there and have a good time, raise a few bucks. And when it's all said and done, we're gonna pop by his place and tell him what the hell we just done. So please don't tell him until we can get a chance to actually do this. We want to surprise him pleasantly, and you know, not have him sitting on the other end going, you know, is it happening? Are they doing anything? Is it working? You know, let's keep the surprise to ourselves, raise some bucks, and say, hey man, here you go. Go buy some drugs, dude. Frig, this sucks. Anyhow, thanks for watching, and we'll keep you posted on this one. Cheers. The second thing that's going on, as you can see, did a bug just fly into my mouth? As you can see,